All right, here we go. It's week 10 of the PCs by Thomas Gen 4 Cup Chase. We're at Auto Club Speedway in beautiful California. Racing under the lights tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at your grid. Starting on pole for Hazen Boots Motorsports. It's going to be the 85 in that Walker's Ridge Plantation machine, Wyatt Walker. To his outside, the 84 for Backdraft Motorsports in the PCs by Thomas title sponsor machine, going to be Stephen Hott. Starting back in P3, going to be the 88 Cooper Equipment Rentals machine of Corey Hazelwood, co-owner of Hazen Boots Motorsports. To his outside, he'll have the 2 or 3 Motorsports driver, the number 2, the boogeyman, Jamie Kephart. John Walker going to start back there in P5 tonight in that Cheetos machine for Hazen Boots Motorsports. To his outside, he'll have the 19 for Backdraft Motorsports, Stu Rat, Matthew Stewart. The Spoon, Bryson Witherspoon, owner of Hazen Boots Motorsports, going to be starting P7 tonight in the Beekman's Masonry Chevy Impala. To his outside for Raise the Bar Racing, Brody Disher. Owner-operator Raise the Bar Racing, Tyler Barr, going to fire off from P9 tonight in his number 14 Victory Fuels machine. Joining us tonight to his outside, starting in P10, going to be Buzzy Mongol in that Do machine. Garrett Bates, he'll fire off from P11 tonight in his Victory Fuel machine, the number 31 car for Raise the Bar Racing. And rounding out our field to his outside, starting in P12 in the KLB Farms number 6, going to be Kyle Boland for Backdraft Motorsports. That's your grid. Let's go ahead and get these guys fired off here. Get rolling off pit lane. 65 laps here under the lights at Auto Club. Be a lot of different strategies in play tonight. Will it be fuel? Will it be tires? Maybe a combination of both. This is one of those tricky tracks where you can clutch and save fuel. We know how Wyatt feels about doing that as he's starting up front tonight. Maybe he's going to force everybody else's hand. If he holds the pace, you kind of got to stay with him. Put our track map up for everybody. The lights are off the pace car. Drivers make their way through 3 and 4. The iRacing pace car is going to get ready to duck off here. Field in the hands of Wyatt Walker. Here we go. And we're green for week 10, the PCs by Thomas Gen 4 Cup Chase. Wyatt's going to take him down into 1. He'll fan out behind him, 2 wide. Stu Rat gets a pretty good run on the high side there. John Walker. Witherspoon looking low. They're 3 wide right now. Brody Dasher in the middle. Witherspoon trying to hold the bottom there. Tyler Barr in the mix, looking to move up. Kyle Boland right there with him. Garrett Bates did not get going as fast as he wanted to. And Hazelwood off the track early back here. Let's see what happened here. Early on with Hazelwood. We'll wind it back just a bit. As we're coming out of 2, and Hazelwood just gets really loose with it there. Oh, sends it into the inside wall early. Not going to be ideal for Hazelwood there. Tough start for him. So he'll have to battle back from that. Drivers do have one fast repair they can use. I imagine Hazelwood will be using that one. right now. Oh, Tyler Barr. He saves it. My goodness. Cold tires. See Hazelwood rolling down pit road right now. Wyatt Walker up front. Leading the pace early. Looking at lap times last time by, Wyatt 39.4. Stephen Hott with a 39.5. So Wyatt looking to push the pace early here. Sizable gap back to that second group. The second group being led by Jamie Kephart right now. Brody Disher right behind him, running in fourth. John Walker, good run going from him. He's in fifth. He's got Stu Rat right on his bumper there in sixth. You see these guys jockeying for position down the front stretch. You can use that apron here at Auto Club. That's not out of bounds. Stu Rat going to take a peek to the inside of John Walker. And he'll use that momentum. Go ahead and slide up in front there. Kyle Boland running a pretty good race right now. Up 5 spots from where he started. Running in that 7th spot. He's ahead of Witherspoon right now. Witherspoon primarily likes the dirt, but then coming along on oval, he's willing to try anything once. Kyle been getting a lot better lately. He had to upgrade to his computer, helping him see stuff on the track a little better, see the lines come in and form. That upgrade, of course, through PCs by Thomas, our title sponsor for this series. Tom's been a huge help, huge friend to the series, to the league. And Garrett Bates right now is running the most current PC from PCs by Thomas. Got himself a nice new 4090 machine. Garrett, though, struggling with that start early. He's back in that 10th spot. Checking in on Buzzy. Buzzy doesn't get to join us very much. Pretty busy schedule. Good to see him out here tonight. Good looking Mountain Dew ride. The Brody's moved up. P3 now. Stu Rat right behind him. Both having great runs. Kephart back there in 5th right now. A little uncharacteristic. But we talked about it early. Maybe trying a fuel strategy. All sorts of different strategies you can employ on this. But should the caution come out, all bets are off. Big track. You never know when iRacing is going to throw one, though. We saw Hazelwood go off early. No caution for that. But should a car get stopped on the racing surface or iRacing sees something it doesn't like, throws a caution, your strategy could be out the window. And we know Wyatt Walker's strategy. Pedal to the metal all the way around at all times. Currently with a half second right now over your points leader, Stephen Hott. Brody constantly driving these Gen 4s on the edge. He drives just about everything he drives on the edge, though. Been very fast lately. Got a good run going right now, but it's early yet. 10 of 65 in the books. These guys are running 50% fuel, so pit cycles will come into play. Hop on board with Matthew Stewart here. Check out the pit entry here. You're leaving 4. These guys got to get off that embankment, slowed down pit road speed without losing time, but also can't be spinning out. So let's watch Sturat's line here, heading down into 1. You can see trying not to turn that wheel. Doesn't want to burn those tires up. You see the rear end just wanting to step out. Use a lot of right rear tire in these. That's how you get these Gen 4s to turn without burning up the front tires. Sturat, we know, likes to set his car up just a little bit loose. Looser than most, I would say. Hanging on to it pretty well. Jamie's closing back in, though. If he's trying to save fuel, he's doing a pretty good job at keeping up with the pack while doing that. Let's hop on board with Jamie. See what we can hear here. Jamie's certainly not clutching. Not there anyways. On board with Stephen Hott. See the gap up to Wyatt Walker, your leader right now. Wyatt looks like he's going to be closing on a lot of traffic pretty quick. And Stephen Hott on a fuel saving strategy. See the RPMs drop there. Good indication these clutching. Brody gonna close right in on the back bumper here. Brody gonna take a peek low. Looks like he's gonna have a pretty good run here down into 3 and 4. Stephen Hott shuts off the air to him there. These Gen 4s are very aero dependent, especially on a track like Auto Club. You have a car pull up in front of you, take the air off the nose of the car. It will not want to turn. Looks like Brody might be able to complete the pass here for second. Good battle back here between Sturat and Kephart as well. On board with Jamie Kephart right now. Look at the run he gets to the high side on Sturat. Holy cow. Moving. Sturat, he's going to bring it into pit road though. That was the reason for that. Brody also on pit road. So the leader's still out right now. Wyatt Walker. We know what his onboard cam looks like. Nothing but clear track. Wyatt, oh, thought he was saving fuel there, but caution is out. Garrett Bates, let's see. That could be bad for a couple of people that just pitted. Oh man, huge contact there. Garrett into the side of Buzzy. We'll see what happened. See if we can get a different camera angle on this. We'll back up a little bit and look at it here. See Buzz, he's going to come off the corner. He just gets into the wall. Oh, he's going to come down, collects the 31 of Garrett Bates. Ooh, tough break for Garrett. How about this ride right here? This is going to be wild. Watch this. Oh, Garrett, no idea it was coming. And that's what it's like getting right reared at about 170 miles an hour. So under yellow here at Auto Club. We'll have to see where iRacing scoring puts everybody here after they cycle through. Could have been the break that Corey Hazelwood needed here. You see Garrett on pit road. Wyatt, Steven Kephart. And they're going to bring it on pit road. Probably a smart move for those drivers. Here comes Tyler Barr. Everybody's coming. Witherspoon, Kyle Bolin, John Walker's on pit road. Buzzy, he needed to be here anyway, as we saw. And the front of that Mountain Dew machine has seen better days. And Stu Rat's going to bring it down pit road as well. Working lap 18 to 65 under caution here. We're in week 10 of the PCs by Thomas Gen 4 Cup Chase. Only 2 races to go after this. We'll be at Richmond next week and then finalize the season at Homestead. And then we are moving on to the Truck Series. That'll be a Wednesday night series for us. Here in Redemption Weekly Racing Series, Walker Ridge Plantation coming on board to sponsor that truck series. We appreciate them. Looking forward to those 12 races. The trucks are the most accessible form of NASCAR racing on iRacing. The least amount of horsepower, I would say they probably handle the best. They're probably just the best entry level into your NASCAR style racing. So that should be a great competitive series to watch. Whereas these Gen 4s, they're on the more powerful side and can be a little harder for guys that are just getting started to operate. We got some new great series coming up though next season in Redemption Weekly Racing Series. We have ambient air coming on board for the King of Wings 360 sprints for anybody who likes racing wing sprints on the dirt. Those will be a new series. Walker's Ridge Plantation also picking up a 358 modified series. We replacing our current Contango UMP modified series. And the Pink Mermaid coming on board for the new Dirt Mini stocks. That will be a fun series. So our Tuesday night Dirt Night filled out as well. So if oval racing is not your thing and you prefer the dirt, we got a whole new lineup of that coming up. Got a F4 series. Going to be on Saturday nights. PCs by Thomas sponsoring that for us as well. And of course, PCs by Thomas sponsoring our endurance series, which we're only 1 week into. Every other Saturday, a 4-hour endurance race. That is scheduled all the way out until February. So 11 more races. This weekend we'll be at Bathurst, but we're getting ready to go green. Front row, Brody Disher, Wyatt Walker. And we're green. Get Kyle to the outside. He looked for a huge jump in the back there on Buzzy, as they're all fanned out. Hazelwood, he's going to shoot the gap up the middle there in the back. Goes right between Garrett and Kyle. Hazelwood still a lap down. Garrett still a lap down. Jockeying for position down the backstretch here. John Walker about to be stuck in the middle of Stu Rat and Witherspoon. Witherspoon's going to look to the high side. Oh boy. As they got Buzz and Tyler Barr right in front of them. Witherspoon able to make the pass, gets around John Walker. Witherspoon making moves with them fresh tires right now. Witherspoon looking to get around Tyler Barr. Tyler Barr going to hold tough on the low line there. Witherspoon driving the wheels off this thing on the top side right now. Oh! He almost drove the right door off that thing. Slowed him up a lot there. So he had to check up to keep from getting in the wall. Gonna try to cut down on the inside of Tyler here. Oh, Stu Rat. He's really loose there. Gonna have to save it right in front of Hazelwood and John Walker. Big moment there for Matthew Stewart. As he got loose coming off of 4, able to save it though. John Walker, you see the rear end step out on him. When you have cold tires on these things, they do not want to turn. If you have too much wheel and you're trying to throttle up coming out of the corner, they don't like it anyway. They like it even less on cold tires. So Stu Rat, John Walker, they're going to swap positions there. Battle for 8th and 9th. Up front, Wyatt Walker, nothing new. Look at the gap he's opened up right now over Brody. He's got about 1.4 back to Brody. Last lap time by Wyatt with a 39.8. Brody matches him with a 39.8. See, we're not 39.7. Apparently realizing it is go time. Oh, Witherspoon. He's going to look on the high side of Kephart here. Witherspoon is flying with those new tires. I hope he's not using them up too early. On board with Bryson Witherspoon down the backstretch at Auto Club here. Kephart to his inside. Listen to the tires. My goodness. He just dives it in there in front of him. Kephart, though, going to use that run that he got out of the corner. Try to draft off of Witherspoon. See if he'll go for the pass back here. Kephart maybe going to save a little bit of tire. Witherspoon get that thing yawed right out in front of him. Man, Kephart digging through 1 and 2. He's got to run down the backstretch. Where's he going to go with it? Inside, outside, he lifts. You can hear those tires trying to hang on. Witherspoon now. He's trying to take third from Stephen Hott. Stephen Hott way up high. Witherspoon down low, catches the apron. Oh my goodness, what a save by Witherspoon. As he almost went around into Kephart there. Back a little further, Hazelwood on the move. Buzz staying right with him. Buzz up 3 spots from where he started. He's running in the 7th spot right now. Good run going from him. Right behind him, Matthew Stewart. Not where he wants to be at right now. Usually a lot better out here out on these ovals. Only lap 28 of 65 though. As Hazelwood is in some traffic. On board with Corey Hazelwood. As he's going to make it 3 wide. This could get interesting. Oh my goodness. He's got Witherspoon on the low side. Tyler up high. Definitely some team communication going on there between Corey Hazelwood and Bryson Witherspoon. Probably a good thing. Avoiding disaster. Kephart. He's going after Stephen Hott now. Looking to move himself into the top 3. And he'll complete the pass coming out of 4. When we look at lap times, Wyatt with a 40.4. Able to back it off a little bit. Brody 40.6, Kephart 40.5. Stephen Hott 40.8. Stephen Hott still fuel saving. On board with leader Wyatt Walker now. We watch his line. He takes Wyatt fuel saving as well. He's clutching through 1 and 2 there. Clutching into 3 and 4, so Wyatt trying to stretch his fuel. And he's got everybody chasing him. On board with Brody Disher right now. Brody ain't worried about fuel. You saw Buzz drift high there. Buzz running in the 8th spot. Witherspoon might have used up a bunch of tire. He slipped back to 7th after charging up early after putting them freshies on. Just over halfway through this one here. A lot of grip out here tonight, a lot of speed, but at what cost, you know? Oh, Brody. He's going to dip down. He's going to bring it into pits. Maybe a strategy call here. Garrett Bates on pit road as well. So Walker, Kephart, Stephen Hott, your top three. Tyler Barr, good run going so far, sitting in 4th. When will the leaders be bringing it down pit road? Not this time, not yet. Tyler Barr on pit road though, Stewart on pit road, Hazelwood. Kephart dipping low there. Looks like Kephart gonna be bringing it to pit road this time. And he'll do just that. Wyatt Walker on pit road as well. So the leader brings it in. That'll hand the lead over to Stephen Hott for now. We'll have to see where everyone cycles out here. Hazelwood making his way off pit road. Without a lucky dog, which we do not run in this series, so hard to unlap yourself. Hazelwood been trying to do that since the start. Stephen Hott on pit road. So Wyatt just making his way off of pit road right now. We'll have to see how he cycles around. He should be able to get back around and secure the lead. Tyler Barr bring it down pit road right now. Here comes Wyatt through 3 and 4. Stephen Hott just now coming off pit road. Wyatt closing back in on Hazelwood. Wyatt with a head of steam right behind Tyler Barr. Tyler Barr just about loses it right in front of him. Oh my. That was close. Well, I'll tell you, a couple of great saves here tonight by some of these drivers. So everybody has cycled around. Stephen Hott currently in the lead, but Wyatt Walker is moving. See the gap up there? It is shrinking rapidly. Wyatt look to take the lead right here. Again, tire strategies, fuel strategies could all be different here. So we don't know. These guys will have to pit at least one more time. We know that. As they run right now, though, Stephen Hott, Wyatt Walker, Matthew Stewart, Brody Disher, and Jamie Kephart. Your top 5. Witherspoon back there in 6th. Only about 7.5 seconds back. Buzz on the lead lap. So Buzz still in the fight as well. Oh no. We got a yellow out on the speedway. And it involves Brody Disher. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Brody just gets loose. Oh my. Loses it there coming through 3 and 4. Got very fortunate to not collect Kephart in that. Didn't hit anything. No harm, no foul, but that will bring out a caution here. So everyone's shutting it down in fuel saving mode right now. 26 to go. Maybe a lucky break there for guys who decided not to take tires and leave a set in the pits. Hazelwood being scored a lap down, as well as Tyler Barr and Garrett Bates 3 laps down right now. We'll see if Hazelwood and Tyler Barr use this opportunity to get back on the lead lap. Stephen Hott going to bring it down pit road. Wyatt Walker, Stu Rat, all the leaders. Here they come. Crucial pit stop here. John Walker on pit road as well. So Hazelwood, Tyler Barr, Garrett Bates, all would be eligible for the waiver round, so long as they do not come in and pit. That would put Hazelwood and Tyler back on the lead lap. Garrett Bates, unfortunately, 3 laps down, so he would need 2 more of these. Stu Rat getting off pit road first here. Maybe he didn't have any tires left. Might have taken 2. Not sure. Kephart picking up some spots. Buzz going to come out in 3rd. Stephen Hott in 4th. Wyatt Walker come out in 5th. Brody 6th. Witherspoon 7th. So this will be an interesting restart, as we got the guys that have been leading most of the race now not going to be starting up front. Kephart will start front row, but not the control car. Stu Rat will assume that position. Tyler Barr, he's going to dip down pit road. Kephart won't be starting on the front row, as he's going to bring it down pit road along with Buzz. Buzz going to give up starting position there. Interesting call here, especially by Tyler. So Backdraft will take the front row here. Stu Rat, Stephen Hott. As we're getting lined up 2 by 2, lights are off the pace car. Kephart probably came in to top off one last time. Make sure he was good on fuel. Wyatt Walker, Brody. They'll start row 2. Witherspoon and Kyle Bolin. Kyle Bolin, not a bad restart position here. He'll have the outside line, which has been really the higher line here, because you need that to be able to run your car up as far as you can to the outside wall and just use as much track as possible to maintain your run, not get pinched down by another car. So we'll see what he can do with that. Stu Rat gonna bring him to the green. Here we go. Pace car's off. Field in the hands of Matthew Stewart. Stu Rat gonna fire. Gets a decent jump. Stephen Hawk gonna pull to his outside though. They'll be side by side down into 1 and 2. Wyatt Walker with a great run. Looking to clear Brody. What a move there by Wyatt. Not easy to do. Just barely able to clear Brody Disher there. Stu Rat gonna get pinched down on the low side. That's what we were just talking about. If you're not able to carry your momentum up off the corner, the car on the high side can and generally will be able to clear you. Wyatt Walker in no time has moved up. Stu Rat fallen like a rock. Possibly only a 2-tire stop. Gained some track position. So far not working out. Wyatt Walker, that car is on rails right now. He's back up to P2 as they fan out down the backstretch. Wyatt back to the lead. 22 to go here at Auto Club. Wyatt has led most of this race, and he is back out front. Buzz still on pit road right now. Not sure what's going on with him. Oh man, oh, Tyler Barr into the side of John Walker. What happened there? Let's take a look. We're watching John Walker. Oh man, John just gets loose out of 2. Them cold tires we were talking about. And Tyler Barr, an unfortunate victim in that one. Watch this. Tyler nowhere to go. Now that could be the end of John Walker's night there. .21 laps here to go at Auto Club. We talked about it, iRacing scoring. They can choose to bring out a caution sometimes, and sometimes they don't. Where Auto Club has sort of a self-cleaning track where everything tends to funnel to the inside, especially off the corners. If they keep the wrecks off the racing surface, we stay green, and that we do. So Walker, Hot, Disher, Stewart, Witherspoon, top 5. Bolin hanging in there. Right there in the hunt for a top 5 behind Witherspoon. Jamie Kephart back in 7th right now. Off the pace. Possibly a fuel strategy here being played by Jamie. Hazelwood though, how about him? Back on the lead lap right now. Running in 8th. Only 14 seconds off the lead. Tyler Barr with that damaged car. Lap down right now. He's got his teammate Garrett Bates right behind him. John Walker, unfortunately, out of this one. So Garrett Bates will pick up a spot there due to that unfortunate incident, and probably going to be able to make his way around his teammate here, I would imagine. As that 31 car in much better shape than the 14. Back up front with 17 to go. Wyatt Walker continuing to lead the pack. Stephen Hott trying to chase him down. Brody back there a bit though. Got a good battle going on right here between Witherspoon and Sturat. Battle for fourth. Witherspoon gonna clear him. So Sturat back to fifth. Kyle Bolin still hanging in there. Good run from him tonight, the KLB Farms number 6 machine. Only 5 seconds off the lead right now. Hazelwood having to bring it down pit road. Jamie Kephart in the 7th spot. Jamie 18 seconds back and falling. We know that fuel is going to play a role in this one. Looking at lap times, last time by, Wyatt with a 40.050, Stephen Hott 40.080, Brody with a 40.3, and the lap times fall off from there. So Wyatt and Stephen out to a pretty good gap right now. Witherspoon, Sturat not separated by very much at all. Less than a second between those cars. $14 to go here. Wyatt continuing to lead. Now 13 at the stripe. Wyatt trying to make up for some tough luck at Talladega, as he had a lap car pull up in front of him on the backstretch while leaving the pits. Looking for a little bit of redemption here tonight at Auto Club. And he's leading right now with just about a dozen to go here. See Wyatt trying to break the draft going down the backstretch. Doing everything he can to stay away from Stephen Hott. How about Witherspoon right now up to third? Just 5 seconds back of the lead. Sturat gonna have to duck it down pit road. Wyatt gonna have to navigate the lap car here of Buzz Mongold. Buzz gonna keep it down low, make it easy for him. We appreciate you, sir. Down pit road goes Witherspoon. Wyatt gonna relinquish the lead. Down the pit road he goes. Kyle Boland gonna roll it on pit road. Stu Rat making his way out. Stephen Hott still out. So Stephen Hott to the point right now. Tyler Barr down pit road. Wyatt still on pit road. Oh, Stephen gonna tuck right in front of Garrett Bates. Garrett gonna need a new pair of shorts after that one. Stephen Hott on pit road. Jamie Kephart, see if this fuel strategy works out for him. He comes down the backstretch here. I don't know, Wyatt already out of the pits here. Kephart gonna have to have saved a lot of fuel with 9 to go. Stephen Hott still on pit road. You see him being serviced, getting tires. He's down and away. Jamie still out. But Wyatt rapidly closing that gap. 7.5, 7.4 now. With 9 to go. You hear Jamie clutching. Trying to save every drop he can. Wyatt has cut a second in about a quarter of a lap. Stephen Hott back out on track, but about 9 seconds back right now of Wyatt Walker. As Wyatt right now making his way through 1 and 2. Stephen Hott just barely entering turn 1. Jamie Kephart about middle backstretch, leading the race. Witherspoon, he's in 4th. Only 3 seconds off the podium spot right now. Stu Rat just behind him, running in 5th. Kyle Boland hanging on to 6th. Got his work cut out for him right now, though, because he's got Hazelwood right behind him. Hazelwood back on the lead lap and closing. Looking to make up for that earlier mistake. Looking to finish at least in 6th here. Jamie Kephart, he's about to have a mirror full of Wyatt Walker. With 7 to go. And there it is. Wyatt to the high side. Gonna make the pass. Wyatt Walker back to the point. 6 to go here at Auto Club. Stephen Hott now. Just 5 seconds back. As we watch lap times. Last time by, Wyatt with a 40.7. Kephart with a 43.3. And Stephen Hott with a 39.6. So with 5 laps to go, Stephen Hott's about 1.2 seconds faster a lap than Wyatt. And the gap only 3.4 in closing. That math not working out in Wyatt's favor right now. Wyatt gonna have to drive the wheels off that Walker's Ridge plantation machine right now. As he's gonna get 4 to go this time by. There it is. 2.8 second lead. 2.5 now. Witherspoon has moved up to third as he's managed to get up and around Kephart. As Kephart really having to go into fuel-saving mode. Sturat up to fourth. Kephart back to fifth right now with 4 to go. Kephart now gonna have to worry about Kyle Boland at this point. About an 8-second gap there. Stephen Hott under a second now to Wyatt Walker with just 3 to go. 2.5 actually. Wyatt trying to break the draft down the backstretch. Might not be enough tire left on that 85 machine. Stephen Hott gonna look low here. And with 2 to go, the PCs by Thomas machine gonna make the pass. Wyatt looked like he went maybe for a side draft there. That could have been the pass for the race win. We'll see. About a lap and a half to go here. Bryson Witherspoon running in that third spot. Sturat just 2 seconds back of him. Kyle Boland has managed to move up. Kephart had to bring it down pit road. So Kyle Boland running into the top 5 right now. Great run for him. Hazelwood all the way back up to 6th now. Kephart going to try to hang on to that 7th spot. Buzz made his way back out. Running in 8th. Stephen Hott about a half a lap to go. He's got almost a 2-second gap back to Wyatt. Looking like the tire is going to pay off here. The 84. Stephen Hott, the PCs by Thomas Chevy, comes out of 4 for the final time. Going to make it 3 in a row here. The PCs by Thomas Gen 4 Cup Chase. He'll take home the win. Wyatt Walker going to bring home 2nd. Bryson Witherspoon, a P3. There it is. Sturat P4 and Kyle Boland make it through 3 and 4 one last time. How about Kyle Boland tonight with a top 5? Hazelwood going to battle back and grab 6th. Jamie Kephart going to bring it around. And he'll finish 7th tonight. Not where he wanted to be. Tyler Barr going to bring it home 8th. Buzz 9th. Garrett Bates round out your top 10. Brody, John Walker out of this one. Top 3 getting lined up. And we're getting ready to go trackside for interviews.
Alrighty, we'll head down here to, let's get talking to these drivers down here. P3 tonight in the 20B machine, Bryson Witherspoon. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
That's brought home top 3 tonight. Top 3 home tonight. Tell us how you did it tonight.
I got lucky with that caution there. Well, I was about to come in the first time we had a caution, and then we ran to a a green pit stop, and Brody ended up spinning off of 4, and I didn't take right sides that time, and I was getting past like I was sitting still. Came in, took 2, which set me up to have an extra set at the end of the race that Wyatt didn't have, unfortunately. And just ended up, I don't know if Kephart held up Sturat a little bit or something, but I was able to hold him off barely. I knew he was coming, and something happened whenever he was passing Kephart, and I was able to pull out a little bit more, and it helped me.
Yeah, you definitely managed that gap pretty good. Get any sponsors you want to let us know about tonight?
I want to thank Beekman Masonry, Pink Mermaid, Burger Chick, Diamond S Farms, Finish Line Race Designs, PCs by Thomas, White Oak Lodge, and Walker Ridge Plantation. And y'all for everything y'all do.
Yeah, there you have it. We'll move on to P2 on the 85 machine, Whitewater. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so you're sitting up there on the podium again. It's a pretty comfortable spot for you. Tell us how you did it tonight.
Yeah, my goal was to qualify first and set my own pace. I'd done that. Then I realized that I was a lot faster than most, so I knew they was going to be better on gas, so I had to try to save fuel, which, you know, me and saving fuel don't get along. I just can't really force myself to do it, but, and then I set myself up for a tire strategy that I thought would work, but the cautions definitely screwed that up. They just, I don't know, we just can't seem to put a solid green flag race together, even on a track this big, but, you know, it is what it is on that part. Steve just had better tires than me, and I got into the wall trying to get everything I could out of the car. But, you know, there wasn't much I could do with older tires and him having fresh tires. But it was a good race.
It was a good one to watch. You got any sponsors you want to tell us about today?
Yeah, I think y'all putting this on each and every week. Walker's Ridge Plantation, Swamp Fox Graphics, and Hazen Blues Motorsports.
All right, and on to tonight's winner, Stephen Hunt, the 84 machine. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
All right, you put it up there, P1 again. Another W for you. Tell us how you got there tonight.
Yeah, not my best track. I kind of figured that Wyatt would come out there at the end and steal what looked like a pole that usually happens. I'll go out and run a fast lap and sit at the top of the board for about 45 seconds or so, and then he'll put it up there. And came out, and man, Wyatt was just an absolute rocket ship. Without those cautions, there was absolutely no way of catching him. And had he run the same tire strategy I was on, yeah, we wouldn't have run him down. I chose to not take tires there, I think on that second or third caution there. And then I don't know if he did maybe, but I had an extra set for the very last caution. And taking that extra set is what allowed me to get around him. Other than that, I mean, he was just absolutely flying out here. Kephart had bad luck there in the beginning, and then field strategy didn't work out for him. Otherwise, he was faster as well. So yeah, you know, just luck turned out on our side, and just happy to put the PCs by Thomas Chevy up here again in victory lane for the third time in a row.
All right, great job pulling off the hat trick here tonight. You got any sponsors you want to let us know about?
Yeah, first and foremost, got to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Got to thank all the sponsors involved in putting this stuff on. PCs by Thomas has been huge, coming on board, sponsoring a bunch of series. This one included. Absolute pleasure having Tom with us. We got some new sponsors coming on board, Walker Ridge Plantation, the Pink Mermaid. Appreciate those guys coming on board. Yeah, just my team, Backtrack Motorsports. You guys are awesome. Everyone at Redemption Weekly Racing Series, all the drivers in Redemption Weekly Racing Series. You guys are the ones that make this show possible. Without you, this isn't a show at all. So really appreciate you guys showing up, supporting the league, and doing everything y'all do.
All right, that'll do it for us tonight. From here at Redemption Weekly Racing Series at Auto Club, it was Week 10 with PCs by Thomas, Gen 4 Cup Chase. We'll see you guys next week.